Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my monthly update for my beauty inventory. Typically I do like all categories of my beauty inventory, but this time and maybe potentially going forward, I think I'm just going to talk about makeup for now. It's just a lot to talk about every makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, and do all the pictures and everything. So I might talk about those other things more in depth if it's wanted. I don't know. It's a lot, and like makeup's kind of my main focus. So I think for now I'm just going to talk about makeup. I am going to do the pictures again though. I think that really helped kind of visualize. I hope you guys liked it as well, like me including the pictures of what was actually in the category, so it kind of makes the number a little more real, I guess. So I haven't changed too much, but it definitely does change month over month. I don't know that it's ever stayed the same, so I do want to keep doing this monthly, just at the end of every month, checking in where I'm at. So like I said, I'm just going to talk about makeup this month. I did place a order from Sephora for the VIB sale, but it has not shipped yet. So, or if it has shipped, like it's not supposed to arrive for a while, so I didn't count those items because you know how sometimes Sephora like messes up your samples and stuff. You ask for one thing, they totally give you another thing. No shade, it just happens, I understand. But so I typically don't actually count things until they're in my possession and I know I have the right thing and like, you know, I'm not returning it or things like that. So this isn't including those items. I will include them next month. I mean, I hope by the time I do this next month I have the products. So let's start at the top with makeup. The first category is brows. So I still have two. I have the same two I've had for a while, but I know I talked about in my project pan, I am going to have to do something different. I'm almost done with my brow wiz. Got a couple more months in it, but I'm gonna have to figure out a new situation there. I do like brow pencils, so I'll probably go that route, but if you have any good brow recs, let me know down below. As for eye primer, I had my CoverGirl one, whatever, it was from CoverGirl. I used that one up. When I was using it, I was like, this sucks. It's so sticky. That CoverGirl primer, I'll talk about it in my empties, but like it is the stickiest thing. If you don't set it, your eyelids will just like stick open. It's so tacky. So after that I was like, I'll just like try and get better use out of my concealer and use my concealer as like eyeshadow primer. Everything has been creasing on me. I didn't realize how good that eyeshadow primer was until now that I'm using my concealer. Like at the even like midday, like it's already creasing. Like, I mean, I have a pretty big crease. Like I don't have the most hooded lids, but like you can clearly tell it's gonna crease, you know what I mean? But it's so bad with just concealer. And I don't know if it's just the concealer I have. So I'm definitely going to get an eyeshadow primer probably tomorrow, fingers crossed, because I'm just not doing well without one. Next, for eyeshadow palettes, this went up from 8 to 9 because I bought from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty the Urban Decay Reloaded. Naked Reloaded, is that what it's called? I'll obviously include it in my picture, but I wanted Sultry from ABH. That, like, you know, ABH, they like do away with their palettes and you can't find them ever again. So I know they were kind of like similar. I've also never had an Urban Decay palette before, so I wasn't sure, like, I know a lot of people said they didn't like that palette, but I've never had one, so like I didn't have anything to compare it to, obviously, but I've really liked it. I mean, I've only tried it a couple times, but like I don't think anything's wrong with the shadows. I know some people were like, these shadows suck. I don't know why, I guess, but yeah, I've been liking it so far, and I really just like I don't want to say the color story, but like the warmth and the neutralness and the coolness, like they kind of have it all together. So you can kind of mix it up and do like warm, neutral, and cool. I really do enjoy that just in one palette. Plus, it was half price, so like that made it a better deal in my opinion. My single shadow category is exactly the same. It's still at 6. Same with eyeliners. I still have 2. I have the like liquid Kat Von D one is not open, and I don't plan to open it until I finish my other eyeliner, just because I'm not going to use them both at the same time, and I know I'm not, and I don't want the unopened one to dry out, so it'll probably be this way for a really long time. For mascara, I actually got with, I think it was a Sephora order, I think is what I got this with, but I got like a mini Ilia mascara. I've heard actually really good things about this mascara, so I'm really excited that I have a mini of it. Primers, I still have 3. One of these is in my project pan, so hopefully in the coming months I'm done with one of these. But I feel like I'm sitting pretty good on primers. For foundation, I still have 7. One is in my project pan. I have my goal for this category set at 5, so I would like to work a couple out. Honestly, if I do happen to get a tan, which I mean I hope I do, but the one I'm currently using is probably not going to match me for too much longer, so I probably will have to mix in foundation, like 2 colors together to get like a better match, but that's just gonna mean like less progress, kind of, in my opinion, so I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about that. Like, I feel like I'm going to be at 7 forever. For concealer, I still have the same concealer that I've had. I actually did pick up, though, a concealer with my Sephora order. So depending how the color is, because obviously I have not received it yet, I'm going to have to evaluate, like, is that a good match for me going forward? And if so, then I'll get rid of my other concealer. If it's not, like if it's a little bit too dark and I can only use it in the summer, which is fine, I'll keep both of them for now and then like mix as I get darker. And then once I'm fully to the other state, like the new concealer darkness, I will get rid of the other one. So I don't know what the situation's gonna be. I don't want to keep my current concealer forever, but like for sure, it'll depend on how the new one looks on me. If it's like the totally like wrong shade and I need to mix them, I will keep it, but if it's gonna work on its own, I'm gonna get rid of the current one I have. For powder, I talked about this in my project pan, so it's not a spoiler. I actually finished one of my translucent powders, so my total powder category is now down to 7. This is very exciting because I don't go through powders quickly, and as you can tell from the picture, I have like Laura Mercier, which is a huge container. I have the Airspun powder, which is an even bigger container, so I'm glad I got through one. The one I'm working on now isn't very full either, so maybe I can actually make some decent headway on these powders this year. Originally I thought I wouldn't be able to, but I'm feeling a little bit hopeful now that I actually did finish one. For bronzer, this is so lame, but it's at 6 still. It's just even. I'm really working on using up my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer this year. I love that bronzer. I'm really gonna hate to see it go, but it is my oldest in my collection, so I am trying to use it up. For blushes, I actually did pick up the Cover FX monochromatic blush duo in the shade Warm Honey. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. These, on the same day as the Naked Reloaded day, these were also half off during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I love the shade I got. I also wanted the shade Soft Peach, but I didn't want to buy 2. But as my luck would have it, the time I got on to buy them, Soft Peach had already sold out, or it said it was like out of stock, so I'm just assuming it had sold out. But Warm Honey was in stock, so it wasn't a huge deal. But I am kind of bummed I missed out on Soft Peach, so it did actually add. I'm saying all that to say that yes, I did buy another blush. So I went from 8 to 9. I'm hoping, I mean, I'm not like totally uncomfortable with this number. I do like the blushes I have, but it is a little high. But like I said, I do like them all. And then my highlights. This is still at 9 from last month, which you'll see in the picture. My setting sprays, this is still at 2. I only have my Pixie spray and my all-nighter spray, like you'll be able to see. I am potentially going to get another one when I place an order at Ulta. I'm just waiting for it to come back in stock, and then also like a payday. But just because I do only have two, I think it's okay to purchase another one. Lip liner, I still have 7. Lip liner is just something that definitely takes me forever. I am almost done with one in my project pan, so hopefully this will go down soon. This is something though I'm not too worried about because I really have no intentions of buying lip liner anytime soon, but I definitely need to work on this category. But I'm not necessarily in a rush, I guess. I'm just gonna go slow and steady until I work through them all, or until like they completely dry out, which could also happen. Okay, my lipstick category. I was at 7, then I was at 6 last month, and now I'm back at 7 because really last month I decluttered my Bite Glacé. Then I was watching one of Sarah Rowe's project pans and she's like, this was like the easiest lip product to use up, and I was like, dang, should I keep it? So I like undecluttered my Bite Glacé, and I've actually been wearing it a couple times. I originally got rid of it because it's just so similar to Bite Chai, but it's a mini. I mean, it probably is decently easy to pan, so I brought it back. I mean, I only have 7. It's not like I have 50 and I was like, I can't get rid of one. Like, I do only have 7. So, I mean, I kind of do feel dumb because I got rid of it. I mean, I didn't do anything with it obviously because I brought it back. So, I don't know. It's not like in my collection still. It's like on my vanity, just kind of like, do I want you, do I not? But like I said, I have been wearing it a few times and it is pretty. I mean, it's a little bit different from Bite Chai, but I don't know. So I brought it back. So I am back up to 7. My goal is 10. So I'm like, realistically, I'm still under. Who knows? Maybe I'll declutter it again. I don't know. But I feel like my Bite Chai is older, so I don't know. All I'm saying is I justified it. Was it dumb? Maybe, but I have them both now, so oh well. And then, okay, only a couple categories left. So my lip gloss category, I did talk about these in my what I bought last month video, but I did get the 2 Kylie glosses that were also on sale from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Absolutely love the shades I got. So I had 5 and now I'm at 7. My goal is 6, so I am 1 over, but I am going to be working through rotating all of my glosses. I feel like instead of trying to pan just one, I feel better about getting use out of all of them. I'm trying to figure out how to do like a project around them and lipstick and like uses versus using up. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't quite come up with a solution yet. But I think I'd feel more comfortable with that type of project than rather like only focusing on one, neglecting the rest of them, just because I like to switch that thing up, kind of. And then finally, liquid lip. I have the same 2 forever, and I'll probably have these same 2 forever. These are the only 2 that I decently enjoy. One is Dose Truffle, which I'm actually wearing today, and then the other one is Stila Beso. I'll probably just keep these 2 until they go off because there's no way I'll use them up before then. I don't feel a need to have more than those 2 because I don't love the formula, but I do like these specific 2 and the colors, so that is why that's why like I know these 2 are the only 2 that I need. So for the total, last month I had 84. My overall goal is 82. I might be adjusting this because I don't know, I've just had like some different kinds of thoughts lately, like do I really want it to be 82? What a random number. But I might be adjusting that. Right now it's 82. Currently though, I have 88. Really not that bad. I'm only 6 over. And like I said, I might be adjusting that goal. I'm just not positive yet, so I don't feel too bad. I feel like I did okay. Of course, like I said, I am getting those other items that haven't come yet, so, but I am also almost done with some stuff, so I don't feel completely terrible about it all. So that is everything for this video or for this inventory for April. Hopefully I can make some progress considering I am going to be bringing in those items for May, but we'll see. Honestly, as long as I can keep it under 100, I'll be fairly happy. So that is all. Thank you so much for joining me on this video here today. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.